And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today we are doing another Lego game. Hint, hint of why I'm going through so many Lego games right now. But we're playing today Lego Ninjago, the movie, the video game, I think it's called. I just have it down as Lego Ninjago. Obviously, it's a longer title, and the title will be in the title, but you get it. It's based off of the Lego Ninjago movie. So this game released in 2017 as such. Um, the second, I believe, I don't know which came first, Lego Movie 2 or this one, but it both came after Lego Movie, so there you go. Based off of a movie, a Lego movie into a video game. And if you guys remember my review of Lego Movie, the video game, I thought that one was pretty good. But what are my thoughts on this one? Let's jump right into it, shall we? And I gotta say, right off the bat, this game is not as good as Lego Movie, the video game. Oh, let's get ready for this. Now I'm not gonna dick around with the frame rate that much. It was pretty bad in this game though. But that's because I was playing it on my laptop. Because for some reason, when I plug my Steam controller that I have connected for Steam into my PC now, it shorts out another one of the USB ports. So like it either chooses, oh, your mouse is not going to work today, or nope, your microphone's not going to work today, or nope, your keyboard's not going to work today if you're going to plug this in, even though I already unplugged something to put it in. Whatever. So I played this on my laptop. The frame rate kind of suffered, but I was able to fight through that. The building in this game, though, is atrocious. It's atrocious. Why is it so slow? Why is it so slow? It doesn't make any sense. Why is it so slow? And it never picks up, dude. It never picks up. It never picks up. It never picks up. It never picks up. Doesn't make any sense. Why? Every Lego game, right, has had like pretty much the same speed for how they build regular items in the game. Why is this game different? Why is this game different? How is this game different? Who chose that to be different? It doesn't make any sense. And also I gotta talk about these Ninjanuity tokens that you get throughout the game. These kill the pacing. These tokens absolutely kill the pacing. You will be just walking. You could sometimes be in the middle of a fight. You could be middle of a build. You could be middle of just walking around. You could be solving a puzzle. You could be in the middle of a dialogue scene. You could be taking a shit. And this game will pause everything to tell you that you got an Ingenuity token. Like, okay, so what are the Ninjanuity tokens? Well, they get you upgrades. They really don't do anything. Most of them don't, at least. To upgrade stuff. You get extra studs, or you get extra damage for certain abilities or whatnot. And it's like, wow, that's great. I'll take care of that when I'm done with this. Nope. You got to stop everything you're doing and pick an upgrade. Why? Because the pacing of this game. Let's just talk about that real quick. The pacing of this game is very, very fast. Let's just be real here. This guy, like, I jumped into the game and I'm on level 1, and then I'm on level 3, and then I'm on level 7. What the fuck? So like, where the hell am I going? Well, I was apparently going in the linear order, like it was, directing me to. Why am I jumping? Why is it not telling me when I'm at a certain level? Why did I jump through the first 4 levels in like the first 15 minutes of the game, but then it takes me 45 minutes to get through level 5? Does that make any sense to you? It doesn't make any sense to me. So like, I mean, I guess the flow wouldn't be that terrible if these Ninjanuity tokens, and you get them so often in the game, and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Like, they're cool. Like, they're not terrible. Like, I always say, I do like extra studs. I do like doing extra damage. It is helpful in the game, and I definitely think they're a good part of the game. But why do you have to stop us dead in our tracks to do this? Is it really that important? They're not that important, okay? They're important, but they're not that important. Um, there's one line in the game that really just like, what? Cut the mustard. What does that even mean? Everybody says, is it supposed to be a reference to cut the cheese? AKA farting? Why not just say that? Why do you have to say mustard? Doesn't make any sense. Um, and also another thing that really kills the pacing is the asinine amount of tutorials they have in this game. Um, I mean, the main tutorial is what you have to expect. It's a tutorial. It's not a hugely massive level. But then they sneak in a bunch of tutorials throughout the game for very simple move sets. It's like they just don't believe that anybody has played a previous Lego game up to this point, and they think that it's necessary to work in basic combat tutorials, most of which you're never going to use anyways, unless they're for that very specific tutorial, or for like a very specific, even just like a main, like a very specific enemy in the game. Like I only use two main ones. The main Lego combat thing where you're just mashing the button, you're spinning around and hitting everything and whatnot. And then I use like the ground pound one because there's aerial enemies and you take them out. Those are the only two that I use, and I was able to get through pretty much every combat mission except for one specific kind. We'll get to that in a minute. I was able to get through the rest of them very quickly, very simply. It wasn't a problem at all to do any of that. So it just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why do that? I think it would have been cooler to incorporate kind of like a training dojo, because you start off with like a dojo thing in the beginning of the game, and that's where you learn all the basic combat tools, and then you just have to learn like 3 times more throughout the game. It just doesn't. It's another thing that kills the pacing. It's not nearly as bad as the Ninjanuity tokens, but it still does kind of hurt the pacing of the game. Now, the one thing that I actually did like about this game, it runs fine. I mean, obviously they kind of rehashed the cutscenes from the movie, I assume. I haven't actually seen this movie yet, so I can't say for certain. But going off of what they look like, I assume that they cut them straight from the movie, and they cut like voice lines and stuff straight from the movie. I would not be surprised about that at all, if that's what they did. But also, that's fine. That's fine. That's what you're gonna expect. It's okay. And I thought the game looks pretty good. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, there's some things that were just okay about the game. Nothing too spectacular. And the one thing I only truly really liked about this game was the part with the cat and the laser pointer. That was pretty funny, actually. Just seeing the cat run through everything. It's just like, it's the ultimate weapon. Oh, it didn't do anything. And then you see this cat just rampaging through the city and stuff like that. It's really, really funny, especially being a cat owner myself. It's pretty cool. So, but then that leads me to the part that I hated the most about this game: the flying levels. Where do I even begin with this? These are quite possibly the worst flying levels I have ever seen in a video game, ever. First off, it is damn near impossible to aim where you need to go. So there's that. So of course, this is ones where you get that figured out. And then they go like these and then they go through like these corridors and stuff, and it's damn near impossible to not hit stuff, and you take damage, and you die, and you lose studs, and then you can't even see where you're going. There's ones coming at you, going away from you. There's machines flying everywhere. It's impossible to lock onto a target just because they're going like this, beep 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 beep, like all that stuff going around, and it's just damn near impossible to figure out where you're even supposed to be. You're super disoriented. And on top of that, and like sometimes you'll just phantom kill something, or something will phantom kill you. It's just like, wait, you couldn't design these any better? They are atrocious to play. Thankfully, there's not that many of them, but my God, and a lot of them are in the beginning of the game. So like, Some people might see that as a turnoff and not play the game anymore, not knowing that it's just going to be the small part at the beginning of the game. Well, not small part, but not huge part at the beginning of the game. And that doesn't even get to like other like the basic things just about like it being modern Lego games. There's no mini kits in this game. There's no red bricks, at least that I could find. Gold bricks are there, but it's not like anything, just regular gold bricks. I mean, they don't really do anything crazy, but like it's just stuff like that. And it's just another one that just kind of diverts away from like the core Lego formula that worked so well those just a few years before this game even came out. So to me, that's why this is definitely one of my most hated Lego video games. This game genuinely pissed me off. Lego games for me have never usually been that big source of a stress, but with playing this game, I just kept flipping the fuck out over everything because it was just done so poorly, so cheaply, so rushed, and it's just like why even play this game? That's what I decided to myself. I was like, why am I even going to play this game anymore? It was just so atrocious to go back in and try and play. Didn't make any sense to me. If Lego Worlds, Lego Fortnite, and Lego Dimensions didn't exist, this would definitely be at the bottom of my list. But it's not, because those games do exist. But for my final score for Lego Ninjago, the video game, I would have to give this one a good 4 out of 10. Not fun. Not fun at all. Did not enjoy it and would not recommend it. Unless you somehow like Lego Ninjago movie. Which, after playing this game, I don't know if I want to see the movie. I'll probably end up seeing it at some point, but I don't want to now. I didn't have really any thoughts about it going in, but now negative ratings for me. So that's gonna do though for this review. If you've had the truly terrible time of playing this game, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.